Jack Quinn here with Penn State Barron track and field coach Greg Cooper as we look ahead to the 2016 season. You start with the indoor. In fact, started last week up in Rochester, so just want to get an overview of how you thought your men's and women's teams did there.
I thought we had a really good start to the season. It's always rusty the very first week. We go from 4 weeks of finals week and then Christmas and then New Year's and then a week off and then right into competing after just 1 week of being back and together. But I felt like our athletes performed really well, and they did their best. And if past is any telling of what the future holds, we always do better after our first meet. So we're looking forward to the meets coming up as well.
Well, looking at the men's first, you've got a lot of past excellent players here. I mean, Mick Williams, Josh Natalie Beggs, and of course Mitch Obenrader, who's won a national championship. And they've been around for several years now. So what does it mean to you that they had success early and then they've stayed here and helped you build the program?
They mean a lot to us. I think their leadership is tremendous. One other one, Kevin Gardner, was All-American last year indoors in the high jump. The neat thing is I think they all provide leadership day in and day out in practice. And nobody wants to practice. Everybody wants to be on meet day. Everybody wants to be on game day. Nobody loves coming to practice, but those guys bring a lot of high intensity and high effort to practice. On the women's side, Paige Allen does the same. A lot of our returning women, Mara Costa, Katie Tiger, and some of those young ladies. And on the distance side, Katie Mano and Abby Gilmore. So those juniors and seniors that just every day come to practice, every day work hard, every day do their little things, they make a big difference. And I could go on. I mean, Luke Patton shows up half an hour early to pole vault practice to get loose and to help drag stuff out of the back closet. And we have sprinters, Joe Neff, and some of them that just they show up and they do the little things. And every athlete that does those little things, it just shows the next group of athletes what can be done. And you're right. They're a tremendous group, and it's really exciting to have been able to coach so many of them for 3 and 4 years. Mick Williams back after spending a couple semesters at University Park for his major, and it's just one of those things. We have a great system in the Penn State system, but we've missed him for a year.
So. It's good to have him back. Getting back to Obenrader for a second, what has it done? He was the national runner-up last year, 2 years ago, won the national title. What has that done for the visibility, you think, of your program?
I think that the visibility has been really great in this area, in the Erie area. It's been really neat to see some of the high school coaches, some local coaches, kind of see what we have. Maybe email us and say, hey, do you have a coach who coaches this event or whatever? And fortunately, the answer is yes.
You've got like 15 coaches.
Right, yeah. So we do coach all the events, but it's really, it's brought us kind of to a place where I think when we go to a meet, we might not be the most intimidating team there, but we're an intimidating team. And we go to meets where there's Division I and Division II competition, and sometimes maybe just a handful of Division III schools, and we hold our own, and that's kind of an exciting thing to be able to go out and have our athletes perform at the highest level that they're capable of.
So now you have a short trip coming up this weekend, the next 2 weekends, right, to Spire, which is just an incredible facility, and I'm sure they attract a lot of great programs. So what are you looking for this weekend?
We're looking for just hopefully to have a really great opportunity to compete. It's a bigger track, which typically lends itself to faster times. RIT is always a great meet for us to go and start at. I always feel like we never run our fastest there. When we come back and run on a track like Spire, even in the 60 meters where they don't even worry about the curves, it's just fast. It's a really hard, fast track, which is tremendous from a performance standpoint. And we're excited to go there, excited to see some really great competition. In the next 2 weeks, we'll probably see some people who are, whether they'll be there or not, at least training for Rio, which is kind of an awesome thing here in an Olympic year.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Coach, good luck this season. Looking forward to it.
Great, thank you.